That's what happened. I got off work. I don't support myself doing comedy. I do this because I love it, but I have a day job. And then I got off work and I was like, oh, I'm too sober. So I went to the beer store. I drove down Martin to the beer store over there. But there was an SUV trying to get in, and there was a motorhome trying to get out, and then there was a minivan in between going, I don't know what to do, and everybody was just doing that look on their face when they don't know, you back up, I'll back up, no wait, you, and I was like, fuck you all, because I drive a Yaris and it's very tiny. So I drove away and I went up to the other beer store by the Home Depot on Thompson and Maple, and that beer store is right beside the Home Depot, which I like because I like the idea of home repair and alcohol getting together, and somewhere a child is crying saying, you're gonna build a treehouse, and then the dad sitting on the back porch listening to Aerosmith, yeah, well, a lot of things were supposed to happen. Build your own fucking treehouse. So I went to that beer store. When I went to the beer store, I was looking for an international pack. I don't know how many people here are beer drinkers. Let me hear you. Smack your... I like to drink beer, hence the girth. So I was looking for an international beer pack, because sometimes they do that where they have beers from around the world, and then I take it home and drink it in my townhouse, and I feel like I've done something, like I got drunk around the world. But they didn't have an international combo pack, so instead I bought domestic beer. It was pretty good. I bought a, I want to see how far over I can go.
What?
I probably should have done this before. Hold on.
He's old. Hooray.
I just want to see how far over I can go. Okay. So I bought some domestic beer, and then I bought 2 King cans so I could feel like a man. And I think my camera's screwed up. And as I was pulling out of the parking lot, the car in front of me, 2 girls came running up to the car, and they were both wearing red shorts and sneakers and those track and field gray shirts that get all sheer. And they had ponytails, and one had whipped cream all down the side of her face, and they run up to the car and they're screaming like this, blah, 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 blah. And then the person in the car's like, no, and drove away. And then they started running towards my car, and I was thinking, dear penthouse, I never thought I could. Before they got to the car, let me paint a picture for you with words. I had just gotten off work. I was sweaty and wearing a t-shirt that said like, fuck you, albatross or something. And so I'm sweaty, I'm wearing a tight shirt to emphasize my man boobs. I'm in a Toyota Yaris, leaving the beer store, playing Rob Zombie very loud. That's the international sign for run away! Don't ask this guy for a drive. He's moving my camera. Oh no, it's okay. I blame myself.
I didn't know it was there, I'm sorry.
No, that was my fault. Here, we'll just...
I'm not going to touch that.
No, you can, it's your place.
That's it.
There, I'll just move
Thanks, I'm sorry.
I had a feeling that would happen.
And I didn't mean to interrupt the whole show.
No, it's for the joke's going nowhere. Don't worry about it. Please. Any interaction at this point is for the better. So, 2 girls are running up to my car. One has whipped cream down the side of her face, and they come running up to the car, and they say, we need a ride. I have a cough. And then they jumped into my Yaris, and they gave me this card. Thank you for helping Team Rachel and Alex. Alex is short for Alexandra. They are part of the Southern Ontario Amazing Race. It's a fundraiser for the Children's Foundation of Guelph and Wellington. So they got in the car and they go, we need to go to Spokes and Slopes as fast as you can go. So I said, okay. So we started driving and I'm like, what's with the whipped cream on the side of her face? That's kind of a conversation starter. How did you get whipped cream? I don't know. And they said the last contest they did north of Acton, they had to carry a bunch of things with whipped cream, and then she tripped and oh my goodness. So I dropped them off at Spokes and Slopes, and then I was like, hope you win. I don't know what the Children's Foundation does. I hope they do something well. I don't know how you raise awareness for a charity by having young girls run around asking for rides in cars. I don't know how that helps, how that raises money, unless they steal the car and sell it. They didn't steal my car, I dropped them off. But afterwards I was thinking, they could have killed me. Like, not quickly, they were tiny, and I'm big. But they left that young girl scent in the car, which is better than the new car smell. Fresh pussy's always better than new car. That is a scientific fact.